Alright guys, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going into the Android 13 EZA. Once again, the card is very underwhelming, but he can be used in places. So I'm at least excited to have more Android buffs, even though I would have liked him to be better. Just big things to know about this event. Super Saiyans are category advantageous, and every type besides physical does increased damage, but Super Saiyans as an all will be fine when defending against them, but anything else will take massive damage. I think 80% damage reduction comes from all types besides physical Super Saiyans, so just keep that in mind. This is the team I'll be running. That's what I've done so far. It's been worked pretty good. This guy I just brought, he's tech. He works pretty good actually, because he'll have the Android buff, the middle part of his passive right here, so perform critical hits when it's Android enemy, so it's pretty positive, pretty helpful. Even though he doesn't get a bigger part with a Super Saiyan Blue Goku or the Cell, it's still helpful at least. But yeah, all these guys are helpful. Him, now that I know that the physical isn't great, I'm probably gonna just take him off. Let me see. Oh, that's why, because I was doing a Battle of Wits team. Okay, I see. Let's see real fast if I can replace him with anyone else. I guess he'll be fine. Alright. This team should be perfectly fine, so we're just gonna hop in here and start. But, yeah, I'm probably not gonna pay too much mind to this event, but, I'll just have it playing. But, I'm looking forward toward the information. I really thought that the Super Saiyan, Goku and, oh wait, what? Okay, there we go. The Super Saiyan Goku and Rudigar information had already been dropped. I thought it was going to be either the day before last night, but it wasn't, so I was surprised. But that should be coming very soon. They're dropping in game within a week, so that information should be dropping very soon. So I'm assuming tonight might be a busy night, honestly, except they're having JJK leaks too, so I'll be making a video on that. So it might be a busy night where I end up having the JJK leaks and the data download and or the information drop for those cards. So gonna have two big videos coming up, which could be cool. I might get a little boost from the algorithm. Videos have been doing pretty decent since they came back. On average, I'm getting pretty decent viewership, and like the percentages for like at least the analytics are like crazy, because like I was gone so long, so all the numbers are super skewed. Which is, it's cool and funny, but like they don't mean too much, because it says like 70,000% or like 100,000% boost. But it's like, yeah, it's a boost, sure, but it's only like 1 or 2, 3 views or something like that, which is still awesome. I'm happy that I at least get something for that, so slowly it'll build up. But it is funny that the percentages ends up being something like that, because I was gone for like a year or so, or half a year. So everything's basically a boost from what it was, which is mildly humorous. But yeah, this EZA is pretty easy. Like all these EZAs nowadays, the way I shouldn't say Bandai, but the way the devs make them, it's more so just a stone grind rather than a hard or difficult event. You know, you do it, you get the stones, and then you can EZA your character. So that's the biggest portion of this. After I do this video, I am most likely going to record a 100% EZA Android 13 video for a showcase. That'll be actually my first ever showcase video. I plan on doing that because he's been level 10 links for a long time, so I might as well, right? I'm still not done with the physical androids. For some reason I never link level 10 them. I guess I was prioritizing someone else, so I'm still working on them. I could use keys, but I'm probably not going to. I have the orbs too, but I think I'm just going to hold on to them. But I might throw them on there still, even though they're not level 10, because at least they'll give support and stuff, so that 50% support could be very helpful. They just won't give Big Bad. So I might have them be like a floating slot 3 rotation kind of thing, to give them on the rotation. That could be like the big rotation I can like clip and put on short or something like that. But I imagine probably I think he'll be on the 200% for Android 21, I think. So if I put him on there, she'll have Big Bad with him. So I think the rotation with her and the LR androids floating will probably be his best rotation with attack stats and defense. So I think that's what my plan's gonna be, with him at least. But I'm not sure which event. Oh god, I didn't look at the card I was bringing. I'm not sure what event I want to try out though. Obviously I can go to like a whole legendary Goku event just to show his effectiveness against a Goku, because he guaranteed hits him, so he couldn't dodge him. But at the same time, it's like, oh, whoops. It's not really necessary. I could use a harder event, but it's just more so. It's like, do I want to go to the route of making the unit look good, or bringing him into a true event to test his usability? Which I kind of want to do both. So I might end up doing one run in like Thuden Zamasu. I'll just lose that run probably. Lose the attempt for the day. I haven't tried it in a while, but I'll do that probably, or go in like Rose or something, and then have another like non-serious run against like the Zamasu event, which is still difficult but slightly easier, so I can test him out a little bit better and show his usability. Or bring him into the Goku event or something like that, so I can at least see his usability against the Goku, because that is a bigger part of his buff. But I guess we'll see. I don't have too many ideas for that one. And the biggest thing on the horizon, like I said, will be that JJK vid 246 coming out. I expect a lot of crazy reveals. Oh, and that's what it was. Dragon Ball Super, the manga, actually just ended the superhero arc. So they're officially done with Beast and Piccolo and Cell Max and all that. So I'm hoping they go into Black Frieza. That would be awesome. That would be a great way to start off or end the year going to the 24. I saw that was a pretty big reveal. And then Boruto had a pretty big reveal too, with Sasuke and Naruto in particular. So it seems like all the mangas are kind of eaten, and apparently in JTK, Midsaw Man, Denji finally came back as the Chainsaw Man and the Chainsaw Devil. So I guess that's cool too, in a way. Even though I do kind of hate that series, it's kind of bro. But hey, a W is a W for any franchise. That's always good. And then One Piece ate like 4 things. They got like obviously Egghead coming up next year. They have like a potential new movie. They have the new series, the Romance Dawn's getting animated by, I think, Studio Wits, the same people that did Attack on Titan, reanimated for that arc. And then Netflix is getting the other thing, and there's something else too. I don't remember what it was. Oh no, it was what was it called? It was Monster. Oda Sensei's one shot of Ryuma, who is the legendary sword god in One Piece. He's that character. The character in One Piece is based off of him. So we actually get to see a little bit of that. Whether it's canon or not, probably not, but it'd still be cool to I guess so, why not? But it's still gonna be cool. I look forward to that. It's gonna be a movie one shot for that manga, pretty much. Even though it was basically like a chapter, pretty much. It's just a one shot page, pretty much. But it's really cool. So I'd like to see what they can do with that for a manga format. It'll probably look pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see. I have expectations for that one. Should be pretty cool. I think Chainsaw Man actually got the confirmation that the Rize arc, which is the Bomb Devil, is getting animated as a movie. So that whole arc will be animated as a movie. So that'll be like the Makima's reveal, the Gun Devil reveal, Aki, his death, all that stuff. The crazy panel with all the Weapon Devils. I think that'll all be within that arc, so that'll be pretty cool. So there's some cool stuff coming up. But yeah, I guess the biggest thing for me, I want to see the unit reveals for Super Saiyan 3 and Hirudegarn. It's gotta be soon, man. Like it has to be tonight, I'd imagine. Like I really thought it was gonna be a day or two ago, man. But I guess Dokkan just is weird sometimes. They just throw stuff off out of whack. Let's go here. Yeah, they're weird, man. It's like some stuff makes sense and it works, and other stuff it's just like, where did this come from? But like I said, time will tell. We'll see what happens. I'm really looking forward to them. I don't know. I think the one that matters the most is probably Hirudegarn. because villains always need strong characters, they need buffs, but they never get them for the most part. So I think him being good would be very, very helpful. Like I said, he'd probably have like Big Bad, not Thirst for Conquest. It'd be shoot, having Brain Rot, Big Bad, maybe Cold Judgment, possibly. Not Battle of Wits. What was it? Let me see. I'll pull this up on the wiki for me. Because I am getting a confusion. Let's see real fast. I'll pull this up if I can. I think I was telling myself the character would be similar to a Janemba-esque character, so like LR Janemba kind of. So I was thinking he probably has something like Big Bad, maybe Fear and Faith, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, and like Fierce Battle for the Dokkan Fest link, and I'm not sure about the other links. But something like that is probably going to come. It'll have movie bosses, possibly Transformation Boost, depending on what it is, maybe Corroded Body and Mind, probably Exploding Rage, and Giant Forms on the table, because we really don't know if he is going to be a giant character or not, because based on his card art, it looks like he's not going to be. But in the past, it's just an SSR, so it doesn't always emphasize what the character's going to be, obviously. But in some cases, it does straight away show it. So like for him, he's already a root guard in his card art, so it is likely that he's not going to have a giant transformation, so he would not be a on the giant form category. But they very easily could just completely change that, and as TUR, giant Harudegarn transforms in the background, or like that's his active skill or something like that, or a finish attack, something like that. But it's very easy for them to just change that, and then he'll be added to the category, because I mean, the more categories he has, the better, honestly. But I'm really looking for like somewhat like a Janemba type card like that with the guard. If he can just guard all of the attacks on his appearance, like he needs to be like a really good slot 1 preferably. So like if he's like a slot 1 guard kind of character, kind of like Vegeta and Trunks, and then he does like either like a nullify of attacks or like really high dodge chance, like I don't know, like 60% or above, like 60-70% dodge chance, something like that. That would be a very, very solid card for like a slot 1 villain card with all those like really good villain links. And necessarily, I don't even need like high attack potency. Like you don't need to give him a bunch of attack. It'd be nice, but if he's just purely defensive, similar to like Tech Janemba, I would be a-okay. Like that would be good, like Fizz LR Janemba. If they did something like that, I'm 100% okay with that, as long as he is viable for these hard events, you know? So I think he is the most important character for me. The Goku is not so much. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up some Super Saiyan 3 Goku cards and try and get a census on what I think he's gonna pop up with. Let's see, who's the best? I think, yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku is probably the best. I think that's literally the same card. Okay, so actually it's this one right here. Okay, so no, he's actually just Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay, so I'll pull up him instead, actually, because this will be the exact card. So the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Mystery Super Technique, the AGL one from way back when, May of 2016 when he pulled up. This will be the actual card, the literal same card, unless they change a few things. This will be what we're looking at. So it'll probably have Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Over in the Flash, Limit Breaking Power, or Limit Breaking Form, and Fierce Battle, these links. And it'll be on basically every category you can think of: Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, Super Saiyan 3, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Full Power, Master Evolution, Final Trump Card, Bond of Parent Child, Bond of Friendship, Movie Heroes, Turtle School, Earthbred Fighters, and Accelerated Battle. So many categories that get all these buffs. Biggest things I can look at straight away: Accelerated Battle, Bond of Friendship, Earthbred Fighter is always useful. Majin Buu Saga is good, Turtle School is a really big buff, Super Saiyan 3 is the largest buff, and then Master Evolution. Those are huge things, and maybe even full power if you want to argue that. But that's kind of what you're going to be looking at for his links and his categories. Stats, I couldn't tell you what he's going to be looking at. I imagine for most Gokus, he's going to be looking around, let's see. Right away, let's pull this guy out of EZA, go to base. Okay, so he's probably going to be around 12,000-ish defense at Rainbowed. Maybe higher. If it's higher, that'd be awesome. But it'll probably be around 12,000 defense. HP, Dokkan Fest HP been really high lately, so I imagine his HP is going to be very high, probably above 17,000. Between 17,000 and 20,000 is most likely his range of HP stats. And his attack stats, most of the Dokkan Fest recently have had very low not HP, attack stats. So yeah, most of them between sometimes like 12,000 to 15 to 16,000 have been the average attack stat of these cards, which is very low in comparison to, say, older cards where they had like 17,000, 18,000 attacks, sometimes 19,000 attack stats, which is pretty high. But nowadays they just give so many multiplicative buffs inside of super attacks and their passives, where it kind of just doesn't matter about the actual attack stat. It like multiplies and compiles into itself, so it just kind of speaks for itself. But yeah, his attack's probably going to be with that 12 to 16,000 attack stat range, most likely. So we're looking at like 12 plus thousand defense, about 12 to 16,000 attack, and probably around 17 to 20,000 HP. So he'll probably be looking solid. I cannot give you a estimated guess on Hirudegarn. We've never had a Hirudegarn card, so I don't know how they're going to go with his usability, his kit, and all that. But I just told you already what I want him to have, and what I think would be good for him. But I couldn't tell you stats, at least. I don't know what to base that off of. But I think if they do something similar to that, those cards will be usable. Similar to Hirudegarn, Goku needs to be a slot 1 character, because Super Saiyan 3 doesn't have one of those anymore. Like, even like I said before, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta he takes damage now. Like, he's taking damage with his 80 or 90% damage reduction. Even now, because he just doesn't have any defense, so their damage reduction only goes so far. Because his defense is so low, even with the damage reduction, it still takes something. These bosses are getting to a point where they hit so hard, they're just bursting through it. So we need an actual slot 1 Super Saiyan 3 card. So if he can do that mechanic, whether it's similar to like how I wanted Hirudegarn, like a slot 1 Vegeta and Trunks type guard style, the brain, the dodge chance would be nice too with him. But if they just went the route of slot 1 guard with like a high damage reduction, I would 100% be cool with that, and then just give him juiced up HP, attack, and defense buffs in his passive, just to really crank home his usability. But if they do something similar to that, at least, I can definitely see him being usable and functional for a good while, both of them. They could serve the roles, actually give purpose to their teams, and help sell those units even more, and make people have incentivization to go for them, you know. But it does definitely suck still that it's not coming to global. I'm definitely bummed about that. Those look really cool and fun. I'm a big Super Saiyan 3 fan, and I like villains too, so I do consider this an L, but we'll see. They definitely set this back another celebration, which does suck for the global sync. But I think the biggest thing is not like just the setback, it's just the not being a part of it, which it sucks. I would have much rather have been a part of the celebration jointly, so we can share the hype and share the enjoyment of the new units and the celebration with the dropping information and all that stuff, maybe the reveal. Those are always much more fun than delayed, because whenever a celebration is delayed, the hype drops significantly to the point where it's just not even fun anymore. You lose the value of the characters, the teams just aren't fun anymore. The animations might feel bummy to you, not as enjoyable. Even to the straight up point of the units just not being fun. The events usually are easier because, generally speaking, whenever a new event drops with power creep with these characters, this is post worldwide power creep too. So whenever these events drop, usually they're harder on JP, but by the time they come to global, we've already gotten several units usually that can help defend or defeat that event. Similar to how we had with the red zones came out when they released on JP. JP didn't have any units to fight back in until they got like Vegeta and Trunks and so forth. While global had several releases before they dropped, and when they dropped, it was, we always saw tweets like super easy, red zone clear, no item runs straight away, because global already had resources to defeat them and do that type of abilities when JP didn't. So whenever stuff like this happens, where there's division of contents and celebrations, it usually ends up leading to a negative outcome to the opposing version. It makes the other version, I guess, less responsive and less enjoyed, which you definitely don't want as an individual, and as a company, the devs should look towards not doing that. Personally, is my opinion, because that's only going to incentivize them to continue doing it rather than stopping it and pushing more towards the sync, which is what they should be putting more of their efforts towards. But that's just my opinion on this this matter. I think the sync's a long ways away. Definitely past. I was originally putting towards worldwide next year. I think it's even past that. It's going to be definitely like year 10th anniversary, something like that. It's just we're too behind, and there's too much other stuff in between to not push it back that far. I mean, there's so much filler shit that happens, and even when we have time, we're supposed to have time slotted for the rapid progression, it never happens. Like in years past, it's always been a meme, but global always gets so close to JP, it's not even funny, and then they just stop all of a sudden. Now in this case, if they've already publicly announced that they are syncing, but it's going to be a similar problem like now. We're getting close, and then we just slow down out of nowhere, when we should be just steaming ahead to get it done quickly. Like, we're behind what? We're behind in Super Trunks, Omega and the Omega event. We're behind 17 and 18, the TOP cards, and we're behind in the Piccolo and Gohan. So we're behind 4 units, 3 of which are Dokkan Fest, which each take up a month. And 1 was the second part of Tanabata for JP Omega. So it's 3 months plus Omega of content that excludes any of the other already existing campaigns like Sand Day, Golden Week, stuff like that. Which is, you know, it sucks. And then of course worldwide, which always takes up a big time slot. So it's it definitely doesn't help. Oh wait, I was getting ahead of myself. I'm already completed it. But yeah, long rants come short. They need to do better. They need to speed it up, get it done. Otherwise, it's going to be pushed off to the point where people lose interest, and it fades off into irrelevance. It's not going to be important anymore. So that's the biggest thing I can put out towards them. Improve the drop rate of contents, push more towards the syncing and synchronizations of same time celebrations to further incentivize players to play for 1 point, and to help the hype of that celebration and put more towards the growth of the actual game itself, and possibly even make top grossings, which would definitely be helpful for the game because it incentivizes players to, like I said, come in, log in, play, just do the game, you know. But yeah. So, long tangent aside, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is, I don't actually really know how long this video is so far, but a little bit of tangents. Finished the event. Should be having a video come out pretty soon after this for the Android 13 showcase. I look forward to doing that, seeing what he can and cannot do. So until then, I hope you have enjoyed, and you have a nice day. Bye guys.